It's Batman month here on End Credit Reviews. The conclusion to the Batman trilogy by Christopher Nolan would be The Dark Knight Rises. And yes, I called it the Christopher Nolan trilogy, not the Dark Knight trilogy. Personally, I think that each Batman franchise is dictated by its director. The Tim Burton movies were much different than the Joel Schumacher movies, and the Christopher Nolan ones are much different than those too. Years after he stopped being Batman, Bruce Wayne comes out of retirement to investigate a thief named Catwoman, played this time by Anne Hathaway. This leads him to discover a plot by League of Shadows and their new leader Bane, played this time by Tom Hardy. Bane then breaks Batman's back and imprisons Batman while he and his men hold Gotham City hostage. The Dark Knight Rises had a lot of hype when it came out, and although people generally liked it, it's not as universally loved as its predecessor. The main issue that many like myself had was the fact that this movie is almost 3 hours long, but we didn't get much Batman. But the whole point of the movie was Bruce Wayne's physical and mental recovery. The best scene in the whole movie is when he climbs out of the pit. It seems very hopeless for him, but you can't help but root for him. Shifting focus to the villains, Tom Hardy's Bane was not a huge insult like the one from Batman and Robin. He was very much like the Bane from the comics and had a real threatening presence. Although I kinda wish they would've got a Hispanic actor to play Bane, Tom Hardy did a really good job nonetheless. The other one to talk about is Catwoman. After giving it some thought, I don't like Anne Hathaway's Catwoman very much. Unlike Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman where she oozed with sex appeal but was very sympathetic, her Catwoman always seemed very sarcastic in her tone of voice.
Wayne says you can get me the clean slate.
Yeah, it's not much, but it's more than you've got right now.
What doesn't help is the fact that she's pretty much invincible and never seems to be in any real danger most of the time. In addition, she has an assistant that was pretty much useless and she easily could have been cut from the movie. The best thing about this movie in my opinion is Bane's theme. It's very catchy, and the Arabic translation means the fire rises. Although I thought the ending was better than that of the ending of The Dark Knight, I do consider this to be my least favorite compared to the other two by Christopher Nolan. I give The Dark Knight Rises 3.5 stars out of 4.
You know, in the future, if you're gonna steal cars, don't dress like a car thief, man.
This isn't a code.